Whew. The time has come to an end for our beloved Washington Commanders. Yesterday was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to see our guys go out there and give it everything they had. One game away from the Super Bowl, and we fumbled it away. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commander.
All right, so I had some time to reflect on the game from last night, and I took the liberty to go rewatch the highlights and the game itself to see if I was overreacting yesterday or you know doing too much and not giving credit for what what we displayed on the field. And sure enough, when I took a chance and I went back and looked, I saw that the guys played harder than I thought. More guys played harder than I thought, should I say, because I felt like some of them guys played hard. We just couldn't get it done. We just couldn't get it done. And it was just one of those games, and it happened at the wrong time. At the wrong time. We had to be on our A game to win that game yesterday in Philadelphia. It's like the juju ran out. Our magical season came to an end. And I'm able to smile and talk about it now because yesterday I wasn't in no mood to be talking about the game, and because the way we went out, we didn't go out the way we didn't go out commander like. You know what I'm saying? Had we kept the game closer, and defense would have actually been able to slow down Saquon, like I said was the key. And it still was the key. It still was the key of the game. We just didn't do it. It became a point where Saquon was getting off, and he was just like, you know what? Let everybody else get in there. We was already shook. We was already shook. He already snatched our soul from us. The man scored 2 touchdowns on his first 2 carries. He already snatched our soul. Okay? We were just trying to fight. So, like I said, he was the key to the game. That wasn't all we had to do was stop and slow down Saquon. I wanted us to minimize his yards and minimize his effect on the game. But we couldn't do that. So unfortunately, we lost the game. Like I said, I went back and I watched the footage, and it was just one of those games, man. It was just one of those games. And I'm here to tell you, although the game ended the way it did, and our season is over, and it sucks to say that, but it's back to reality. It's back to reality. We was on some type of high coming into this playoffs, and we was playing unbelievably incredible. Like no other team in the playoffs. When we suited up, we went out there, we played, and we didn't turn the ball over. We gave it our all, and we came out victorious. And I think a lot of that had to do with the run that we went on before we went into the playoffs. It's just that we ran out of juice against a real good Philadelphia Eagles team. We all knew this could be possible. We knew that they could possibly snatch our souls out of us and end our season. We all knew it. But at the same time, we all knew we had a chance. If We was on our P's and Q's. On top of our game. On top of our game. So let me say this. Shout out to Philadelphia. Y'all came in y'all A game and y'all was ready to play. Y'all was ready to play. That last win that we gave, that last dub that we snatched from y'all, had y'all feeling like y'all needed some revenge, you know. And the way y'all beat us yesterday, it felt like y'all ain't want to let up. Y'all played smarter. It wasn't a whole bunch of BS going on as far as C.J. Gardner-Johnson getting himself thrown out the game and, you know, doing stuff that cost y'all penalties and all that type of stuff. It wasn't that going on. Now, mind you, the refs, you know, could have did a better job of calling the game, but they weren't the reason why we lost the game. They was the reason why some of those moments took place. And we'll get into that a little bit later, but I'm just here to tell you, respect to the Philadelphia Eagles. I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. Respect to y'all. The best team won. The hungrier team won. I thought my team was as hungry as I was because I ate good yesterday. I was angry eating, but I ate good yesterday. Commanders fans, I don't want you all to let this loss, this defeat that we faced yesterday in Philadelphia, erase the memory, the journey that we've been on this whole entire season. This whole entire season, we've been rocking with 5. We've been rocking with the Commanders. And let me stop saying we rocking with 5. We've been rocking with the Commanders because at the same time, although 5 is the main magician, we support the Commanders. We support the Commanders. 5 is my favorite quarterback. Just in 1 year, like I liked him coming out of college. When he played for LSU, I liked him. But I ain't love him. Until he played with us because, you know, when you're in college to do one thing, it's another to come to the NFL and do it. But the young man is amazing. And I can't talk about him enough, you know, but it's a team thing, you know. 5 did all he could do yesterday. He did all he could do yesterday. And we came up short. And although our season is over, the journey ain't over. The journey ain't over. Now I know it's going to be extremely hard to get back to where we left off this year. Especially with the same guys we have on this roster. But it's possible. If this season ain't show you nothing else, you should have learned that it's possible to do the impossible. Finish what we started. Let's finish what we started. Now, the offseason is approaching. Like I said, we no longer in the playoffs. Our season is over. It's only 2 teams left. That's the Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, who will play for the Super Bowl in a couple weeks. The season is over. It's crazy to even say that because, you know, I felt like we was going to be playing forever. I'm thinking we're going to be playing forever, you know. But back to reality. And I know the season is over for the Commanders, but we just getting started with the journey. My channel, we just getting started. So don't think just because the season over that the content won't be coming. The content's still going to be coming. We got so much coming up. We got so much in store for you all. We got the draft coming up. We got the Senior Bowl coming up. We got the Combine coming up. We got these pro days coming up. draft prospects. We're going to break down these draft prospects. We're going to talk about what players that we should keep and what players we should resign or let go, should I say. We got a lot coming. A lot. It's going to be a hell of an offseason. I know it may not be like the likes of a game, like it's exciting as a game after the game, talking about it before the game, the build up and all that, this, that, and the fourth. But we gonna be lit. We gonna be lit. So I appreciate y'all that's been here, been rocking with me. I only had this channel going for about a month and a half. Not even a month and a half. It's been exactly a month and a day. So I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate my new subscribers. I appreciate the ones that's been here. I look forward to giving y'all the content that y'all need to take us to the next level. Keep y'all informed with my commanders, your commanders. I know you love your team just like I love them. The Commanders did their thing this year. Be excited. Be excited. Do not be discouraged. The best is yet to come. Coming into that season last year, the main thing we wanted to focus on was finding a quarterback. Finding a quarterback. And we did that. We did that. We found a quarterback. Now, it's time to build around that said quarterback. It's time to build around 5. And we need a lot of pieces. I'm going to be real with you. We need a lot of pieces. I think we need another lineman or 2, a tackle, and a guard. I don't know who's going to lose their spot or who's going to figure it out. Let them compete. But Jaden Daniels needs protection. We need a dog on the defensive line. A dog. Now, Jazon Newton, he was a dog in college in the scheme that he was in. And I know it's just his first year for us, but we need more production. And I know I'm asking for a lot from a rookie, but we need more production. Jaden Daniels done raised the bar for rookies. So because he raised the bar for rookies, it's like you forget that you have to be patient with the rookies that we have, like Luke McCaffrey, Jordan McGee, who was injured for the most part of the season, Dominique Hampton, that was injured for the most part of the season, Ben Sinnott, who had the big catch on that special team sneak, on the punt sneak. He caught that pass. He made a few plays. I can count on one hand this season. But it's going to take time to develop them guys. We don't know if Zach Ertz coming back next year. You ask me, he still got more left in the tank. But what I love about this team is Adam Peters is going to make it do what it do. I fully trust Adam Peters in all that he do. I know a lot of y'all questioning the move we made to obtain Marshawn Lattimore. Listen, it's going to get better and better and better. He could fully heal himself this offseason. Get his mind right this offseason and have something to prove, because he know he playing for a team that could compete for a Super Bowl. He can take this time to get better, practice with the team, gel with the team, get well rooted in the scheme, and be the Marshawn Lattimore we all love. He still got some in his tank. He got more left in them legs. Maybe he'll adjust himself and say, all right, I can't be as aggressive as I used to be, but I can let my skills still make me be a dominant cornerback. And you can't forget about Mikey Sainristil. He was just a rookie. He was just a rookie. You don't know how great he's going to be next season. He's picking people off left and right in the most biggest moments, in the biggest moments in the playoffs. When it mattered most. Now I know he had a bad game. Well, not even a bad game. He didn't have the game that we would like because he was put into situations that he shouldn't have been in. He shouldn't have been in it. He shouldn't be checking A.J. Brown at the goal line. He shouldn't be checking him at the goal line. But the way the cards was dealt, they made sure that they attacked Mikey Sainristil down there, and A.J. Brown hit him with a move. But one thing I love about Mikey Sainristil and JD5, you can fool him once, but you can't fool him twice. And then he made a bad play and hit one of the players while they was out of bounds. It was close, but it was too close to do. Like it was like he was a little bit frustrated. It was a close call, and it could go either way. But in those moments, you can't just let him be. And I know you ain't had a chance to tackle Saquon and them during the game because the boy was running crazy all over us. But you gotta make the right decision to say, you know what? Let's just get to the next down. But Noah Igbinoghene, you can bring him back. We need depth. We need depth at cornerback. Now, do I think he need to be starting next year? Hell no. I ain't saying that. We need a dog. We need some blue chip players. Some greatness. Some greatness. We need greatness on defense. We need greatness. We need more from Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Now, I think Jonathan Allen got one more season left, but his contract isn't guaranteed. And I know, coming into the season, I didn't know if they was going to trade him or not. You never know what's going to happen this season. I love him to death, just like I love Chase Young and I love Montez Sweat. But something got to change. I'm not saying that they need to be put off the team or traded, but if that's what happens, so be it. But either they need to step it up or something got to change. We need more from Jazon Newton. We need a defensive end that's a dog. It don't have to be in the first round. It don't have to be in the first round. But we need a dog on the defense. And that pass rush has to be better. We had to blitz too much just to get to Jalen Hurts, to not get to Jalen Hurts. Now, I know one of the times we tried to get to Jalen Hurts on that big pass play down the left-hand side to A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley was holding Bobby Wagner coming up the seam. I know that. But they ain't called it, of course. It is what it is. But we just got to get better. We got to get better all the way around. Even that safety. I love what Quan Martin did this season. I love what he did. I think we should bring Jeremy Chin back. Quan Martin will be for another 2 years. Bring Jeremy Chin back. Draft another safety, too. Percival Butler did what he had to do, but I don't know if it's enough to stay on the team. I think that this was his last year, if I'm not mistaken. And if it's not, let him compete for a job next year. But we need help. Michael Davis can go. St. Juice can go. Seymour can go. All them corners could go. Just keep Sainristil, Lattimore, and if Iggy want to come back and try out, keep him. But I feel like they need to re-sign Bobby Wagner for 1 year. At least. Because we need his brain. We need his brain. For whoever we bring in, he need to groom that next person. He still got something left in the tank. How effective could he be next year? I'm not sure. But I'm willing to give it a go. Offensive-wise, Brandon Coleman, that's my man. I really think he could be a tackle. Has he shown that this year? Sometimes. But he's a rookie. But the job was too big for him this year. He got to get stronger. He got to get wiser. He need to have one hell of an offseason. Get his body right. He's an athletic young man. He could be something great. Algretti, he did what he had to do this year. He brought that mindset to the offensive line. And we need another guard. Not saying replace him. You know Sam Cosby only lock. Tyler Biadasz played his tail off. You know he be for another 2 years too. Andrew Wiley, his last year, next year. We ain't hit too much out of him. He played pretty well. Still got to bring back Cornelius Lucas 1 year. I like Trent Scott, but let him compete. We need depth. But we need to draft a lineman. I love B-Rob to death. I love him. I love him. I love him to death. But we need a dog at running back. We already knew this. Austin Eckler, I love him to death. But ain't but so much the old man could do. He was a role player this year. He got to stay healthy. But we need him. We need another running back. We need a dog that can when they get the ball, they can take it to the house without getting walked down. We don't have that type of speed in the backfield. Jaden Daniels is faster than everybody on the damn roster. Maybe not Terry, or maybe Terry. We need speed. We need dogs. We need another solid wide receiver. If we can't get T. Higgins or another big receiver, we need to draft a great receiver. A young dog that can help us. We need it. And I know we're going to get more into that. We need another tight end. It's a whole slew of things we need. We're going to get more into that, but I'm just telling you, Commanders fans, it ain't over. Our season may be over, but the journey ain't over. We just getting started. So hold your head up. Chin up, chest out. Because we coming. Let's attack this offseason like we attacked this record last year. Let's go on a win streak in the offseason. We got a lot of things coming up special for y'all. We're going to be here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so that way you can see the videos as they come out. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And I don't care what the outcome was this year. At the end of the day, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.